Okay, today we're going to 3 lots in Rancho La Garita in Los Alamos County, just west of Trinidad, Colorado. We're driving up Sarcillo Canyon Road. You go west out of Trinidad about 15 miles to Segundo, and then about another mile, and then you take a ride onto Sarcillo Canyon Road. And we're driving up Sarcillo Canyon Road, going basically north. And I just wanted to give you a few shots of the drive as you're coming up this way. I'll show you where you take your right-hand turn. You only go about 7 miles up this road, and take a right up here, right past a pond, and we'll go take a look at the lots. We're about 25 minutes from Trinidad, going up to these lots. There's mom and pop grocery stores along Highway 12. You're about halfway to the mountain lakes, and there's public lands all around. Spanish Peak Wildlife Area is just a little bit further up past the turnoff here, and I'll show you that as we're coming up. Okay, we've gone just about 7 miles. You see the West Spanish Peak in the background there. That's a wildlife area up there, and then there's a 4,000 or 5,000 wildlife acre area a little bit further up the road here. There's a pond. When you see that pond, and you can see this West Spanish Peak, and you can see that house, then right around the corner, right up here, is the right-hand turn going to La Garita. Okay, we just came around the corner and about to take a right-hand turn into La Garita here. There's signage, and it shows the Spanish Peaks Wildlife Area is about 3 miles up that way, and then there's a sign right here that says Rancho La Garita. And don't want to run into somebody. Just take that right, and then you just follow this road and stay on it until you run into there's going to be a firehouse about a mile up here on the left-hand side. Okay, we're coming to the firehouse. You want to stay right at the firehouse. It's a volunteer fire department, so your insurance rates are going to be lower if you build something. So you stay right at the firehouse right here, and you can see by the maps that I would send to you also how to get here. So we're going to stay on this road until we get to basically the very end of it, and I'll show you that here in just a few minutes, not even that long. Okay, the road's narrowed a little bit. There's not a lot of people back in here. This is in the very back of the ranch and very private back in here. Power is about, it's within a quarter mile, and the property boundaries allow for you to pull power along boundary lines. So the power is across the valley from this property, but not very far away. We're still following power lines right here. So we've come to the end of that road I was talking about. So you can see that gate. We're on Lark Bunting Lane. And you see the house up there on the hill. And this is where this is going to be maintained by the people of the subdivision. And there's gas wells in here too, so the gas company maintains this road for now, about another 20 years. So we've just been driving that little road, and you come to this point here, that goes off the property. The first lot, 287, starts right here at this corner, and it's the terrain, if you look at it on the topo maps, which I'll show you in the aerial, it's very gentle. So I'm going to walk through each of these lots, and they basically go all along this road and down. There's a gas well finally down at the bottom, down there at the end of the road. Okay, today we're on lot 288 in La Garita. There's 2 other lots for sale. Let's see, this lot's 287. This is 288, which we're standing on. North is towards, you can see the top of the West Spanish Peak over that direction. I'll show you that in a second. We're standing about right here in the center, not too far off the access road right here. And anyway, you have tremendous views. And the lot's pretty gentle. Has variations as it goes through it. I mean, you've got a little bit of canyon draw, and you've got more level land on this side, but it just kind of tier steps down into the property in that direction. See Taos, New Mexico over, or Wheeler Peak over Taos, New Mexico, and there's the Sangre de Cristo range, and you can see the top of the West Spanish Peak to the northwest here. So this direction's north, and that's how the tract runs. And like I say, we are standing about right here. So I'm gonna go down through the tract this way and take a look at it. It goes down through in here. Here's what the views look like when you're standing here. You gotta zoom in right. Okay. I'll just do a quick pan. That's Wheeler Peak over Taos. The Sangre de Cristos. A little more. And then the West Spanish Peak peeking over that ridge right there. I'll zoom in on it. You can see it. Okay, now we're just walking into the lot. We're leaving the view ridge here and walking into the lot so you can see it a little bit. You can see how it just kind of benches down here. And 289, the road goes over to 289 right down there. So all this is a part of 288. And like this, what I'm talking about is we're basically looking this way into the lot, like that, north. That spot right there is a little cul-de-sac. It's right down there. And this is obviously the upper portion of the lot. You got plenty of tall pines on it. Great views. And so the lot, it runs this direction down to this step and then one more step down. Okay, we're just hiking back down to the main road on the north side of the property you drive in on. And coming back out to our truck, we're basically at the northeastern corner of the property right here. This grassy area is that grass area on 288. So the northeast corner is right in here. This is a little bit driving out, coming out of from La Garita lots 287, 88, and 89, 288, 88, and 89. And like I say, it's only about 25 minutes to town from here. Got year-round access and living. Sure is pretty. The mountains are a lot bigger, like I've been showing you on the videos. Okay, we're still driving out. You can see these valleys and fields. And you come back to the firehouse I pointed out earlier and stay left up here. You can go right and stay on the main road. It'll take you all the way back to Highway 12 close to Trinidad. It's a pretty drive, but it's longer. I don't know, it's 6.5 dozen the other, I guess. Yeah, you know, you're wearing your tires will be more. You get the pavement quicker down this way. But it sure is pretty driving that way. and you get to see the mountains again as you're driving out too. To the west, those are Sangre de Cristos. Now we're coming back down to the turn. When you're coming up, you took a right to come up here, and it's 7 miles, 5 miles back down to pavement, and then 2 more miles on pavement down to Highway 12. And you got the Rancho La Garita sign right here at the bottom, and you got the state wildlife area, or at least for the one of them, the 6,000 acre one is to the right, and like I say, it's about 10 minutes away. And there's where you go back down to the pavement and Highway 12.